Hey folks, and welcome to the Salty Seaman. Today we're going to do a little bit of military news going around the country. Now, you know what we haven't had here in a while? A little political talk. Or a little bit of it. It's still pretty much military. But related to stuff I've just been getting asked about, both on Facebook and through direct messaging from my channel here, about a couple things going on, especially today. Now, first of all, you got Sherriff David Clark. He's out of the Clark 5 as far as I know. He's kind of a polarizing figure in the media today. You either think he's a great return to some law and order the country desperately needs, or you think he's a fascist about ready to storm the country with stormtroopers. Rumored now he is going to be high up in Homeland Security under the current administration. And yeah, a lot of people love him or hate him. And a lot of people go like, well, who the fuck is this guy? You know, it probably was a little easy to miss last year during the, all the different big players and everything going on in the presidential race. But he was a known supporter of Trump, and he got a lot of news for how he takes care of his business. Now, why he came up today, other than just he might be going into some kind of big role at Homeland Security, is a picture of him in his police dress uniform, and an Army soldier, this guy Clyder, is calling it bullshit. And he makes a lot of claims, and he says he's backed up by he's gotten the Milwaukee police uniform standard, but hasn't heard back on why this sheriff wears them the way he does. Now, first of all, let's try to break it down a little bit, because a lot of people are asking me, is this stolen valor? Hey, Mr. Stolen Valor. I'm like, you make a couple of videos on stolen valor, and all of a sudden you're an expert. Definitely here I'm not. I'm not a police. I don't know anything about police medals. Like it's, I know the Navy. I know the Army pretty well. I can get by on some Army and Air Force, but even then, even within the military, there's a lot of stuff I don't know because they're not in my service. And definitely, police, I know next to nothing about in terms of their medals. And I assume it's probably different like everywhere you go. I mean, I can just imagine, every state, every county probably has some slight differences, but I'll humor it, look at it, and I took a look at it. I saw the Army guy was saying, and some things I agree with him on, some things I'm wondering, equating it with stolen valor on the military side, definitely not. If it is on the police side, that would be a better question for the police. But first of all, he's not wearing any military medals that I see, but at the same time, I don't know what I'm looking at. There is a lot of weird little insignias and badges and a couple of ribbons. I don't know what any of it means. The climber guy claims it's like he basically made up his own way of arranging them, and he believes a lot of them are complete fabricated bullshit, like almost toy badges that he decided to decorate his uniform with and are authorized. I can't speak on that either. I don't know what Milwaukee, Wisconsin's rules on that are, or what badges are real and what may or may not be real. The way he has it signed up, I'll say there, it looks goofy as fuck, okay? He made it equivalent to a 10-year-old with a bunch of fake badges trying to look impressive. And honestly, that is what I kind of get on that picture too. It looks, I can't imagine that being what a standard police dress uniform is supposed to look like with the badges. So I am very squirrelless on what the hell that design is, because it looks tacky and stupid. But in terms of are any of them fake? Is he stealing police valor somehow? I don't know. It's not in my purview. Now, the other thing is the release of Chelsea Manning from prison, Army crypto type that leaked a lot of classified information and got in big trouble. Chelsea was convicted of violating espionage rules, violating the UCMJ. This is a cryptologist for the Army, and if you don't know the story of Chelsea Manning, go Google it. I'm not going to get into the full details here, but regardless, someone who leaked classified information to WikiLeaks, someone put in a position of utmost trust in the cryptology world, top secret stuff, and they decided to break that trust. So, having said that, whatever you think of my political affiliations one way or the other, on this one I can definitely tell you, fuck Chelsea Manning, okay? I know enough people in the cryptology field who whatever side of the political spectrum on, they were fucking seething about her and her actions. You know, there's no excuse. You know, if you think you have some wrongdoing going on and you feel like you're getting stonewalled and not getting anywhere trying to report this, you know, there's other ways, and keep trying. It does not mean go to WikiLeaks and violate the Constitution, commit a felony, and cast doubt and distrust on everyone in your career field because you got mad about something and couldn't get something reported. It's not the way it's done. You know, you violate a sacred trust that's been put on you, and you know what? She did her time. She's out. Okay, fine. I'm done with you. You served your time for your wrongdoings. So, but you know, I'm not going to treat you as some kind of martyred hero. You know, it's just not the way it works. You violated my military's trust, and yeah, have a good life. You know, go on and do it. And that's kind of it. Again, stolen. I think the call of stolen valor is a little going too far. Maybe he's playing too much dress up and is violating police code. I don't know. He's the sheriff. Who knows? They do look fucking goofy. And, you know, basically, have a nice life, Chelsea Manning, but fuck you, you broke the law. That's kind of how I feel about it. And I know all my comments are going to be so wonderful and respectful to each other. So I look forward to reading those with popcorn and just saying, you know, after church, you know, all the nice words and things about Jesus you're saying to each other there. So, see you guys later. I'm out for now, freaks. Peace.